Hey, what's crackin', peeps? I'm glad to see you back, and this is episode 6 of our MC Party map making series, and I gotta tell you, all the positive feedback from last episode was so amazing. I'm super stoked now. I am more excited now to do this series than ever, because of all the positive feedback. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, so I have a whole lot of stuff planned for this episode. Most importantly, I probably want to start the board game this episode, so let me think about that for a couple seconds, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I do want to make this map feel as similar as possible to the actual Mario Party. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably copy the format of the Grand Canal map from Mario Party 7, and then I'll drop the theme that it had, and then recreate my own theme. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy the general format, such as the locations of these blocks and what each one of these QuickTime events do, and yeah, and then I'll just get back to you guys and show you what I got. So this is what we now have done. This is pretty much the whole layout of the whole map. There were a couple spots that I never actually completed. There's a battle spot, and then there's also like the arrows that split off in different directions. That's what the black clay is. And the purple ones were just normal arrows, which were almost like a system where you would go in here and then it would take you over to the other purple spot. So there's a couple spaces that I still need to make. I'll probably just use wool some more. And yeah, so this is pretty much what we have so far. It's much smaller than the last version. So I'm actually gonna try to see if we can fit some stuff in here and just make it look good. So let me try to build a little bit. Oh yeah, I guess I should also tell you guys the concept for this map. So we're probably just gonna go ahead and go with like a jungle theme for this map. Jungle theme, yeah, so jungle trees, just traditional Minecraft jungle theme. And yeah, let's just see where it goes. I'll probably do a status update in a couple. I'll be back. Alright, so this is now what we have done, and this is the general idea for the entire layout of the map. So these are supposed to be like tracks up on a mountain, and there's lakes and rivers down below and streams and everything. So there's also going to be bridges here, bridges there. It's kind of similar to the Grand Canal map, but it's jungified, Minecraftified, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so this is what we're going to go ahead and do, and let's go into building compilation mode. So here we go. Alright, so this was actually a really successful building montage. I'm happy with how all this turned out, except for these canoes. Well, they're supposed to be canoes. Yeah, you probably couldn't tell. They're really bad. So I know in the last series you guys really enjoyed how you could have your creations and your input be put into the map. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. So if you guys can actually build a 9x3 canoe, well, 9 long, 3 wide, 2 high. That would be awesome. And yeah, and you guys can have a chance to have your creation put into the map and everything. Yep, and I'll make sure to add credit and everything. But yeah, if you have your creations, you can go ahead, send me links on Imgur or something. That would probably be the easiest way, and you can post them down in the comments. So last episode I got a comment from a user called Rexicuse, and he gave me this texture pack with a whole bunch of ideas for the banners. Okay, so he gave me one for the actual party mode. But I'm not using it because I'm not really too sure what I want to do for that. But what he did give me was a picture for the entity selection. So it's like a little brook from chess. I might actually change that to like a to maybe a knight from chess or something, just so it's a bit more distinctive and you can definitely tell what it is. But he also made these controllers for arcade mode, which I thought was genius, and he also put my face on the credit sign, which I think is really cool. I'll probably end up adding Tony's face and Purple's face on it too. But yeah, so that's what he did. So thank you so much, Rexicuse. I really do love these. They look really nice, so thank you so much. So last episode you guys also said that you didn't like how only one of these areas were going to be remade and the other 3 were just going to be left the same. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is keep the party mode tent there, and I'll probably keep even the arcade mode tent there, but I'm going to change the credits area. So in the spirit of Rex, so we have a place to put his name for his credit, we can actually go ahead and remodel it. So let me think about what I'm going to do and I'll be back. So I'm actually very limited on time today, so a lot of what I want to get done can't get done until next episode. But so basically what I've done so far is, well, we see we have Rexicuse here, and he's holding a banner because that was his significance. He made the banners for us, so he's holding a banner. So the whole idea behind it is that we'll have these pillars almost with entities on top of them and players holding objects which they related to. So whoever makes the canoes and whoever is the player that I choose to use their canoe, I'll give them maybe stairs or maybe a boat or something. Something just to signify what they've done. And yeah, and then also what I want to do is I want to have something here in the middle of me, Tony, and Purple, maybe leaning on each other's shoulders, or I was actually just joking around with Purple about like maybe it'll be me and Tony and we're playing catch with Purple in like a miniature form. I don't even know. Just a whole bunch of fun stuff though. But yeah, so that's what we have for the trophy area, the credits. Alright, so this is pretty much all I have time for this week. I'm sorry about it, it's a shorter episode, but next week I promise I'll make up for it. And yeah, so that's pretty much all for today. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you are participating in the canoes, just don't forget Imgur links, please and thank you, and yeah, alright, well, see you guys later, peace.